into momentum, every insult into fuel, every obstacle into opportunity. You are the product of your own evolution. Forged in the fires they thought would destroy you, they poked the wrong beast. And now they see what that means. They watch, powerless, as you rise higher, move faster, and grow stronger than they ever imagined possible. They will remember the moment they misjudged you. They will remember the words they spoke. They will remember the laughter, the doubt, the dismissal. And that memory will be the reminder of everything they underestimated. But this is not about them. This is about you. This is about the fire that burns within, the relentless energy that propels you forward, the unstoppable momentum that nothing can halt. You are no longer reacting to the world. You are creating it. You are shaping it with the power of focus, the clarity of purpose, and the strength of a mind that refuses to quit. Every challenge that comes next will find you ready. Every obstacle that once seemed insurmountable will bend before your persistence. Every doubter, every critic, every naysayer will see what happens when they awaken a force they cannot control. They poked the wrong beast, and now that beast moves with intention, precision, and unstoppable energy. You are not defined by their perception. You are defined by your actions, your focus, your growth. You are not bound by their limits. You are boundless. You are not constrained by fear. You are fearless. You are a living storm, a force of nature, an unstoppable evolution that refuses to be tamed, ignored, or denied. And as you move forward, one by one, everything aligns with the power you now carry. Every opportunity appears because you are ready. Every challenge submits because you are prepared. Every barrier falls because you are relentless. And every single person who doubted you, who challenged you, who poked the wrong beast, will witness the consequence of awakening something that should never have been provoked. This is your moment. This is your rise. This is the unstoppable force they cannot stop, cannot control, cannot diminish. You have become the storm they feared. You have become the power they underestimated. You have become the proof that resilience, patience, focus, and relentless action create a force no one can ignore. They poked the wrong beast, and now, one by one, everything that once stood in your way will fall. Not because of anger, not because of revenge, not because of chaos, but because of unstoppable, undeniable, unmatched power. The kind of power that grows in silence, strikes with precision, and never, ever retreats. So rise, move, conquer, build, create, transform. One by one, step into your destiny and show the world what happens when they awaken a force that was always meant to rise. Show them that the wrong beast was never just alive. It was unstoppable. It was relentless. It was inevitable. And now, it is here. You've been forging yourself in the shadows, unnoticed, underestimated, and dismissed. But that's where power grows, in darkness, in isolation, in the places where only the strong survive. They never saw the evolution that was taking place. They didn't see the focus sharpening. They didn't see the inner fire rising. They didn't see the storm forming. And now, they will witness it. One by one, everything they doubted will fall into place. Every closed door will open. Every obstacle will yield to the relentless force of someone who has refused to quit. They poked the wrong beast, and now, slowly, deliberately, the awakening begins. You are no longer reacting to the world, you are shaping it. Every action you take is purposeful. Every decision is calculated. Every step forward is proof of growth, resilience, and power they could never comprehend. The world will feel your presence not because you make noise, but because results are louder than words. You are the living proof that focus, patience, and relentless action create an unstoppable force. The scars they gave you, the doubt they planted, the rejection they delivered, they were not weaknesses. They were tools. Every setback became momentum. Every insult became strategy. Every closed door became a ladder to climb higher than they could imagine. You've learned to move with precision, to act with purpose, and to embrace the chaos that once seemed unbearable. You've transformed frustration into focus, pain into power, and adversity into unstoppable growth. One by one, the world will see it. One by one, the people who dismissed you will witness the consequence of awakening something that should never have been provoked. They will remember the moment they misjudged you. They will recall the words they spoke, the laughter they shared, the doubts they planted. And that memory will become proof of what happens when patience meets preparation, when strength meets strategy, when the wrong beast is poked. Rise from the ashes of your hesitation, awaken from the chains you have worn so comfortably, because today you are staring at a version of yourself the world has feared but never truly understood. This is no ordinary call to arms. This is the declaration of a storm, the quiet before a hurricane that no power on this earth can contain. Look into the abyss of your own mind, because the reflection staring back at you is not just a possibility, it is a prophecy. You are the shadow that dances across the corridors of fear, the shape that twists in the nightmares of those who thought they could contain brilliance. Every suppressed thought, every whispered ambition, every hidden fury has been building silently, relentlessly, and now it is breaking free. This is the version of you the Illuminati have nightmares about, the version of you even you have feared, and it is rising. Do not mistake this moment for comfort. Comfort has no place here. Weakness has been expelled from the room, leaving only the raw, unfiltered essence of what you were always meant to become. You have been conditioned to apologize for your light, to shrink into corners so as not to illuminate the darkness around you. But the darkness is not your enemy. It is your canvas. Every fear, every restraint, every imposed limit has been a brushstroke in the masterpiece you are sculpting from nothing but pure will. When they try to measure you, when they try to name you, when they try to cage you, remember this: they are measuring shadows. They are naming echoes. They are caging nothing but air. The real force, the real terror, the real vision, they cannot touch it. Look at the silence around you. That quiet is not emptiness. It is anticipation. It is the world holding its breath as you step forward into a dimension of yourself that has no precedent. Every hesitation, every question, every flicker of doubt has been your training ground. And now those trials are the wind beneath the wings of your awakening. You have glimpsed yourself in the mirror and recoiled, because deep down, you knew that when unleashed, there is no limit to what you could become. Let that fear not cripple you, but fuel you. Let it burn through the remnants of doubt and ignite a fire that is unquenchable. You are no longer a participant in the world. You are a phenomenon, and the world will recalibrate itself around your existence, whether it chooses to or not. They have whispered of you in shadows, of the potential you carry, and they have trembled without knowing why. For every system that tried to contain you, for every structure designed to flatten your ambition, for every silent hand that tried to pull you back into conformity, there has been one constant: you, untamed, unstoppable, unshaken. It is easy to see the fear of the powerful when you step beyond the boundaries they have drawn. It is exhilarating to feel it in your bones, to realize that the trembling in their citadels and secret halls exist because of the possibility of your unchained ascent. You are the version that turns myths into facts, that turns whispers into commands, that turns dreams into unstoppable force. Do not underestimate the power of your own silence, the quiet in which you plot, the hours in which you refine, the nights in which you rise from fatigue to find clarity. These are the moments when empires could fall and destinies could shift. They will never see you coming because they are blinded by their assumptions, their complacency, their arrogance. And yet you move like a shadow, precise, patient, relentless. You do not need permission. You do not need validation. You need only to recognize the gravity of your own potential and let it pull you forward, stronger with each challenge, sharper with each obstacle, more radiant with each step that others believed would break you. Every scar on your mind, every hardship endured, every quiet heartbreak that left you feeling isolated has been the forge of your metamorphosis. Pain was never a wall, it was a teacher. Struggle was never a cage, it was the key. You have been collecting fragments of yourself in moments when the world told you to let go. And now those fragments are no longer pieces. They are an armor, a weapon, a map to a destiny that exists only for those who are brave enough to claim it. And claim it you will. Because the version of you the world fears is not hesitant. It does not negotiate. It does not ask politely to be recognized. It commands, it consumes, it transforms, and it leaves no doubt of its existence. You have walked through corridors of doubt, through alleys where the echoes of your own uncertainty tried to stop you. But you survived, and more than that, you adapted. Each whisper of "you can't" became fuel. Each closed door became a mirror reflecting your determination. The world has never feared the timid, and it never will. The world fears the ones who rise in silence, whose growth cannot be measured until it is too late to resist. That fear is your ally, your signal that you are moving in the right direction, that every step forward is a step into power they cannot comprehend, into a territory they cannot navigate. You are not here to follow. You are here to redefine. You are not here to negotiate. You are here to dominate the landscape of your own destiny, leaving behind the ashes of hesitation, the remnants of compromise, the ghosts of who you once thought you were. Do not flinch at the intensity of this realization. To know your own potential, to recognize the storm within yourself, is to face the fire and walk through it unscathed. Many will tell you that greatness is a slow climb, that patience and humility are the virtues that preserve you. Let them speak. They do not understand the quiet fury that courses through the veins of those who will not be tamed. Patience without purpose is stagnation. Humility without vision is surrender. You are not here to be contained, not here to blend in, not here to be acceptable to those who fear the full expression of your power. You are here to awaken, to shake foundations, to become the nightmare that haunts complacency and mediocrity alike. Every limit they imposed was an invitation to surpass it. Every attempt to silence you was a signal that your voice is a weapon, sharper than any sword, louder than any cannon, more resonant than the walls they thought could contain you. The chains they placed upon you were never strong enough. They were designed to measure, to intimidate, to keep you small. But you were never small. You were never meant to shrink. You were never meant to whisper when you could roar, never meant to crawl when you could soar. Every calculated restraint only stoked the furnace of your ambition, fanning the flames of a version of yourself that does not apologize, that does not negotiate, that does not stop. Look closely at your reflection in the mirror of your own mind. See the eyes that have seen the depths. the hands that have shaped themselves through struggle, the mind that refuses to yield to ordinary logic, to easy answer, to comfort. That is not weakness. That is the blueprint of power. That is the signature of someone who cannot be ignored, and in that reflection lies the ultimate truth. The version of you the world fears is not external, it is internal. It is a consciousness that refuses limits, a spirit that refuses compromise, a will that refuses surrender. And when that consciousness is fully realized, when that spirit is fully awakened, when that will is fully unleashed, the world itself will tremble. Do not confuse fear with caution. The shadows that linger at the edge of your awareness are not signals to retreat. They are markers of where you must step next. They are reminders that greatness is forged in the spaces where others would run, that power is claimed in the moments when hesitation would have been easier. You are not called to safety, you are called to intensity. You are not called to acceptance. You are called to impact. You are not called to quiet. You are called to resonance, to echo through corridors that have never known the force of your presence, to leave an imprint that cannot be erased. Every second you waste doubting yourself is a second in which the world remains ignorant of the storm you are preparing. And ignorance is their vulnerability, your opportunity, your canvas, your battlefield. Remember this, the world's rules were not written for you. Their structures were never designed with your potential in mind. Their expectations are not constraints, they are illusions, fragile constructs meant to comfort the weak, to contain the timid, to reassure those who cannot imagine the unbound. You, however, are beyond imagining. You are beyond containment. You are beyond fear. And it is precisely this realization that awakens the true power within you. The power to redefine outcomes, to rewrite narratives, to move through existence like a force of nature that cannot be resisted, that cannot be predicted, that cannot be ignored. Pain, doubt, fear, hesitation, they are all temporary. They are instruments of transformation. They are the soil in which your roots deepen, in which your strength becomes unshakable, in which your resolve becomes impenetrable. You have endured storms that others would have crumbled under, and in doing so, you have collected fragments of the impossible. Every failure, every setback, every silent moment in which the world seemed indifferent has been a lesson, a step in the choreography of the unstoppable being you are becoming. They have feared glimpses of this version of you, because even in pieces, even in glimpses, your potential radiates a power they cannot control. Imagine then, what happens when you are whole? Imagine what happens when the version of you they dread steps fully into the light. You are no longer an observer. You are the catalyst. You are the force that changes outcomes, the presence that reshapes realities, the mind that cannot be predicted, and the spirit that refuses to bow. To reach this height, you do not ask for permission. You do not wait for validation. You do not linger in the shadows of self-doubt. You claim your space with precision, with authority, with a relentless conviction that what is yours cannot be denied, cannot be resisted, cannot be diminished. The world will adjust or collapse. It is not your responsibility to soften the impact. It is your duty to step into the power that was always yours, to embrace the version of yourself that exists beyond fear, beyond hesitation, beyond limitation. You have walked through fire without flinching, but the fire you now face is not external. It is the fire within you, the one that no one else can see, the one that cannot be tamed. It burns with a clarity, with a purpose, with a raw, uncompromising intensity that transforms everything it touches. And you will let it consume you, not to destroy, but to recreate. Every memory of limitation, every scar left by doubt, Every hesitation that once chained you, all of it is fuel. You will feed this fire, and it will answer in kind. The world may try to intimidate, to suppress, to redefine you according to rules you never agreed to. Let them try. Their power is fleeting. Your power is eternal. Their fears are the outline of your potential, and your courage is the brush that colors outside their lines. Do not underestimate the solitude that often accompanies awakening. To rise above ordinary, to ascend beyond expectation, is to walk a path few dare to travel. And the loneliness you feel is not emptiness, it is clarity. It is the silence in which true strength grows. In that quiet, you confront yourself in the rawest form, stripped of excuses, stripped of validation, stripped of pretense. And you see yourself as you truly are, limitless, relentless, unafraid. Let that vision take root. Let it expand. Let it consume every doubt. And let it drive you forward with an unstoppable momentum that will leave even your own fears gasping behind you. Every system designed to contain you will fail. Every structure built to limit you will crumble under the weight of your ambition. And every person who doubted you, who mocked your dreams, who whispered that you would not succeed, let their disbelief fuel you. Their ignorance is a mirror reflecting your greatness. Their fear is a compass pointing straight to your true path. Do not be distracted by their noise. Do not be seduced by their attempts to undermine you. You are not here to appease. You are here to rise, fully, without apology, without hesitation, without doubt. The version of you they fear is not hypothetical. It is inevitable. Every step, every thought, every choice you make builds it, and once fully realized, it will be unstoppable. Look at the world that tried to define you. Every rule, every expectation, every attempt to place limits on your vision. These are now your playground. The boundaries they established are no longer walls but mere illusions, waiting to be shattered by the force of your will. You are no longer a participant in life. You are the catalyst, the event horizon around which realities bend. They will sense you before they see you. They will feel the presence of a mind that cannot be contained, a spirit that cannot be broken, a force that cannot be resisted. And when that time comes, they will know the truth. You are not to be negotiated with. You are not to be dismissed. You are not to be underestimated. Pain has not defeated you, it has taught you. Doubt has not imprisoned you, it has sharpened you. Fear has not weakened you, it has ignited you. And now, you stand on the edge of a transformation that is not gradual, it is immediate, it is profound, it is irreversible. Every moment you hesitate is a betrayal of what you could be. Every time you second-guess your power is a betrayal of the inevitability that is already forming in the depths of your mind and soul. You have already become more than those who doubted you ever imagined, and soon you will become what even you once feared, a force so commanding, so relentless, so radiant that it cannot be ignored, cannot be suppressed, cannot be resisted. Do not seek comfort in the approval of others. Those who truly understand fear the version of you that exists in its rawest, purest form. And it is in their fear that you find confirmation of your progress. The whispers of disbelief, the looks of hesitation, the subtle tremors of unease, they are all evidence that you are moving in the right direction. The universe itself senses the awakening of your potential, the emergence of a power that refuses to be tamed, the rise of a consciousness that will redefine what is possible. Do not shrink. Do not apologize. Do not negotiate. Step forward, fully, unflinching, unrelenting, unyielding. Every obstacle, every adversary, Every shadow that tries to slow you is now a tool. They are markers, not barriers. They are lessons, not punishments. They are proof that the version of you they fear is real, that the version of you that commands fear and respect alike is growing stronger with every challenge, with every confrontation, with every step into the unknown. And when you emerge from this process, when you fully embrace this version of yourself, the world will no longer be able to measure your impact, anticipate your moves, or contain your power. You will have become the inevitability that they can only witness in awe and terror. You have heard the whispers, the subtle murmurings that questioned your resolve, doubted your ambition, mocked your intensity. Let those voices fade into insignificance. They are not your reality. They are the shadows of those too timid to embrace their own power. You are no longer bound by their expectations, no longer restrained by their fears, no longer defined by their limitations. Every step you take now is forward. Every thought you cultivate now is sharpened. Every action you commit now is deliberate. You are the storm approaching before the world knows it exists. You are the shadow that stretches longer than the light dares to follow. You are the force that cannot be measured, only witnessed. Do not mistake gentleness for weakness. There is strength in your focus, in your clarity, in the precision with which you command yourself and the environment around you. Those who tremble at your presence are not seeing you. They are sensing the inevitability of your ascendance. And it is in that inevitability that true power resides. You do not wait for opportunities. You become the event horizon that opportunities cannot escape. You do not follow patterns, you create them, bending circumstances to your will, reshaping outcomes that were once assumed immutable. The world has never known the quiet dominance of a mind fully aware of its own potential, and it is about to understand it, unwilling and unprepared, because you are that version of yourself now, uncompromising, unstoppable, unrelenting. Every limitation you once accepted is now your arsenal. Every failure you once feared is now your blueprint. Every fear that once paralyzed you is now a weapon, sharpened by focus, honed by persistence, elevated by courage. You have learned to transform weakness into strength, hesitation into momentum, and doubt into an unyielding certainty that cannot be shaken. This is not arrogance. This is reality. You are living proof that the version of yourself others feared is not an abstraction. It is a presence, a force, a manifestation of will, so pure, so relentless, so terrifyingly complete, that it commands respect without request, fear without provocation, and inevitability without exception. You must embrace solitude, for it is in solitude that the truth of your power is revealed. In those silent hours, when the world sleeps, when distractions fade, when validation is absent, you confront yourself. You confront the depths of your ambition, the breadth of your intellect, the magnitude of your courage. And in that confrontation, you are unafraid. You are unshaken. You are unstoppable. Others avoid these moments of truth because they fear what they might discover, because they fear the magnitude of their own potential. You do not fear it. You welcome it. You cultivate it. You harness it. And you rise from it not just stronger, but transcendent. A version of yourself they cannot even conceptualize. A force that exists in the shadowy corners of possibility, the one that nightmares whisper about. The world has never feared a person like you, because it has never faced one. It has never encountered a mind so precise, so calculated, so aware. It has never confronted a spirit so unwilling to compromise, so incapable of surrender, so determined to redefine every limit it encounters. And this is why they tremble in silence. why the powerful speak of conspiracies in hushed tones, why the structures they believe are unbreakable. Shiver at the thought of you. It is not about domination for the sake of dominance. It is about becoming the inevitability, the pure realization of potential, the apex of what can exist when fear is mastered and courage becomes actioned action. Do not waste energy on what others believe you should be. Their constraints, their definitions, their limited visions are irrelevant. You operate on a plane above approval, beyond expectation, past limitation. Every step you take is not permission seeking, it is declaration. Every decision you make is not cautious, it is precise. Every challenge you encounter is not an obstacle, it is a proving ground. You are here to demonstrate what is possible when the spirit refuses to yield, when the mind refuses to settle, when the will refuses to weaken. You are here to embody a presence so formidable, so inescapable, so undeniable, that it leaves an imprint on reality itself, a version of yourself that even the most powerful tremble to imagine.